Kamaljeet Singh Bakshi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to participate in this debate on the Prime Minister's statement for 2016. First of all, I would like to touch upon the issue which is very close to my heart, which is law and order. Mr. Speaker, today we had Commissioner Mike Bush in front of Law and Order Select Committee, and he mentioned that the crime rate is lowest. He joined the police force in 1978. At that level, the crime rate is today, which means that we are doing very well on the law and order. I would like to congratulate the New Zealand police, which is well respected not only in New Zealand for doing good job, but I think it's well respected overseas also. Recently, we saw that more than 100 police officers were called in Australia to support the G20 summit over there to protect the VIPs and the dignitaries who came to participate in G20, and New Zealand police was there to support them. Mr. Speaker, I would like to touch on some of the points which previous speakers has raised on the national government's achievements. She mentioned about the cancer patients. We were sending our cancer patients for chemotherapy to Australia. But under this government, we are making sure that our patients don't go anywhere, but they get the health facilities in New Zealand. Mr. Speaker, she also mentioned that we don't care about the people who are on benefits. We have raised the benefits, which has not happened in last 43 years. These are the things which are happening under John Key-led government, and I'm proud of it. Some of the more things which I would like to say that under this government they have happened is the highest number of houses being built in Auckland. There is a real shortage, but we are trying to fix it. Billions of dollars are being invested in roading projects in Auckland to reduce the congestion on the roads. We are also putting billions of dollars to make that rail loop, which has been talked about for a long time. These are the things which are happening under John Key-led government. The interest rate, which is at the lowest for past many decades, that's benefiting households with having more money in their pocket, more affordability to serve their loans. These are the things which are happening, and Mr. Speaker, we should not be eluded that the government went through a very hard time during the world recession time. Mr. Speaker, I would like to touch upon TPP, which has been talked about a lot, and which is going to not only benefit the exporters, but it is also going to benefit all the SMEs who are participating and helping the exporters to manufacture the product or produce the product which we export. With this TPP, ultimately we'll benefit by more than $2 billion a year, having invested in this economy. These things will not only benefit to create jobs, but it will improve our lifestyle, which we look forward. As the previous speaker mentioned, that when her parents migrated to New Zealand, they had the dream. I also came to New Zealand with the same dream, that future generation feel that the economy is growing, they are in a safer place, they are having opportunities to grow themselves. Mr. Speaker, we have to take steps to ensure that economy grows from time to time. Opposition keeps on complaining that the government is not doing enough to create jobs. When we try to do something, then they also criticize us that we are doing which is not right. So they have to be on one side, whether they want government to create the jobs, grow the economy, or they don't want. That's what the Prime Minister said yesterday, that TPP, two-position party. So they have to be fair in saying what they want or what they don't want. With TPP, we know that 40% of world's gross domestic product is among those 12 countries. And we have signed an agreement to have access for our exporters to that market so that we can benefit in long term. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to participate in this debate.